All right. NFL trade talk. Obviously, the big one that went down, Golf and Stafford. I need everybody's instant reaction, just right off the top. Did you like the deal? Did you think it was stupid? Who won? Who lost?
I think it worked out for both teams. Both teams seem to get what they want. I mean, Detroit got a lot of draft capital, and LA got a quarterback that they wanted. That hopefully they're hoping that they could work on and have them be better suited in the playoffs without Golf screwing things up.
I personally think the Rams definitely lost this trade. When you look at what they did just with Golf alone, what they traded up to get him in the draft, they signed him to the big deal, then they had to give up all this stuff to get rid of him, and they virtually have nothing to show for it in his time with the Rams. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl, but I mean, it's just when you give
They
up that
lost.
much and everything that happened, it's just I think they definitely lost. I didn't think that was a good trade for them in any
Yeah,
of the
I
word.
thought they gave up way too much. Like really the two first rounders for Matthew Stafford. He's what, 34, 33?
Yeah, 34.
Aging
34.
quarterback who's injury prone.
I mean, he's right now he's probably a top 10 talent at quarterback, I'd say. Which
Stafford?
yeah,
Ooh, I don't know.
I think he is. I mean,
He's never
talent like
he's never
He
won a
definitely
playoff game.
is.
that has nothing to do with him. He
He
has
look- has
had
he ever even been?
fantastic seasons.
He had Megatron, dude. He still couldn't win a playoff game.
But
It's in
dude,
Detroit,
look at
man.
his
Top 10?
defenses.
Dude,
He's
top
never had
10.
Detroit.
he's had one top 10 defense in his career, and he went 11-5 that year.
I disagree that he's top 10. I think I could get you 10
I'd say
guys
he's a
that
top
are-
10 talent. I mean,
that would take it
I
for him.
think he's gonna have a couple good years in LA. He might bring them to an NFC championship. I don't know if they'll ever get to the Super Bowl, but honestly, I think they gave up way too much. 2 first rounders for and a starting quarterback for Matthew Stafford just seemed like a little too much.
Agreed.
I don't
Jack?
mind it. I don't mind for both sides. I think both sides want it. You guys bring up giving up the 2 first rounders for an Asian quarterback, or Stafford's 32, 33. And trading first round picks in my mind for proven players isn't terrible. Like I'd rather, it's like a 50-50 shot either way with first round picks most of the time if they can
I'd agree with
pan
that.
out to be superstars. So trading not a handful, like 3 or 4, but like 1 or 2 picks for a proven superstar, or not even superstar, but like dude that is a top tier player in his position. It doesn't have to be like the face of a franchise, but like
Yeah.
like it's Matthew Stafford, like he's top 10 talent, like guaranteed top 15 talent, top 15.
15 I can get on board with. Top 10 is like, ooh, I mean, the guy's
Yeah, it might
he's
be.
injury prone. He's never
I think he's
done
at
anything.
least
He said top 10 talent. I mean, the talent's there. It's just I don't know if he's
Like,
top 10 quarterback.
I don't think that there is a definitive 10 guys in front of Matthew Stafford that's better than him in the quarterback position.
I disagree with that. I think,
At this point right now.
do you look at
so-
everything he does? His nickname stands for itself. He's Stats Padford. It's all garbage time. Everything he does is garbage time.
How long?
So what?
I mean, how long can the Rams sustain giving up first round picks though? They're gonna go 7 years in a row.
I mean, if
they have
if
to have
the
something to
Rams,
show for it though.
if the Rams win a Super Bowl, which they have to in the next 2 or 3 years, or everyone's going to look back on this and be like this like totally fucked the franchise over for the next 10 years. But if they win a Super Bowl, then it all counts.
Yeah, it's true. Winning solves
Yeah,
everything.
he's not top 10. I just looked through quarterbacks. He's not top 10.
Dude, top 15. I'll
Maybe
give you.
like 11, 12. 11, 12.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can name 10, but-
this year is different, or you can't count as Matthew Stafford's year this year against him, like his
I'm
what
counting
his track record has been.
every year he's been in the league with
Yeah.
also
he-
accounting for all the other quarterbacks that are in the league.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And when you look at the Rams, they do this all the time with players that, like, look at Gurley, gave him all that money. That didn't work out. They did it with Brandon Cooks. Remember, they gave him like a bunch of money, and then they gave him away pretty much. Like
Yeah.
they do it all the time.
But
It's-
like,
I think what they ended up having to send a lot of picks their way because the Lions were also taking on Goff's huge
Mhm.
contract.
yeah,
So
It was
it's
a
like they're not going to be like, okay, we'll give you Stafford for Goff straight up, or with like one first rounder, you're going to have to send us more because we're
Yeah.
taking on Goff's huge contract. And like you
And-
guys were saying, you guys were okay with trading first round picks. The Rams last first round pick was Goff, and they traded a 2 away to move up to get him at 1. And they're not going to have another first round pick until 2024. So the one first round pick they've had was when Goff get drafted 16.
Mhm.
Yes.
So the last first round pick they had was in 16. They traded him away, and they're not going to have another first round pick until 2024 because they also traded 2 first rounders for Ramsey
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
So
What a dumpster fire.
it's not a dumpster fire though.
They don't have anything to show for it. And when I look at them,
but like
I think everyone
when you bring up Todd Gurley, like they traded away these guys. They got these like they're dumb to give these guys these contracts. Like Gurley kindly deserved the money, but there's low key like that Super Bowl run. Like when he didn't play the last 2 games, like there's something that they knew that
well, yeah.
that
But
we didn't
what
know
about
and they
so-
his knee
wanted
is
to go on. But
fucked.
the Rams get rid of these guys that are on contracts. Yeah, they don't get as much as in return because our teams take their contract. But like they're kind of smart with getting those players out of there when they don't live up to the money.
That's not smart when you sign a guy to that much money and then in a
Right,
year or
and
two
you
you just dish him
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Did-
I'm
do you
not
think-
saying that
and you
part's
still
smart,
gotta
but
pay
Yeah.
him.
Do you think
but,
Goff
like, the
deserved that
part of
contract?
getting them out.
Do you
No.
think
What?
Goff deserved that contract?
No.
They do it the same thing. The guy has like one good year. I mean, he had a good year, the Super Bowl year, but then you turn around and give him just an absurd amount of money, and it's just
Mhm.
you see it all the time. It
Yeah,
just
same thing happened with Carson Wentz.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. It's
I
I don't know.
think
I didn't think it was a good
overall,
trade at all.
Detroit did win the trade for sure. I mean, they got a quarterback to where you look. I mean, are they going to be competitive the next couple of years? No, they're the Lions. Like they know they're not going to be competitive.
Mhm.
But if you get 2 first-round draft picks, 2 more first-round draft picks, I should say, and like build your roster up that way, then I
On
think
top-
they definitely
yeah.
won the trade. Compared to, I mean, I'm all for, like you guys said, I'm all for giving away first-round draft picks to get a proven like star, unless the star is 34 years old or 33
Yeah.
years
Exactly.
old. Like
Was-
you just got.
But-
I think it just shows like you don't have confidence in your scouting or like something to where you think you're gonna miss on picks. Like
I just don't agree with everyone saying that, like, as soon as the deal was made, they were like, oh, Rams are like a serious front runner in the NFC now. They're going to win that division. They're going to, like, dude, this is Matt Stafford. Like, he turns the ball over. He's injury prone. And
Dude.
everything he does is in garbage time.
Dude, but look at the team though. The team is so good, and you put a better quarterback on that team, they're going to be better than they were this year and the years past.
I think they'll be better than they were this past year if
like imagine if
stays
Stafford
healthy.
was on this team like the last 2 years. Like
I
I
mean,
feel
yeah,
like
they
the
have a-
Rams would have
They
been
have a really
to
good
the-
offensive line too.
Yeah, and
And
they
he's
got
never had
Cam
that.
Akers. They got a good running game coming up, so their
We'll see.
defense is always going to be top 5.
All right. We'll
I'd
see.
say in terms of
I think they-
needs, they both got like the Rams like are one team that you could say is like a quarterback away. Like they really had some times this year where their offense just fucked them over. But
Yeah.
also in terms of needs of a rebuilding team in Detroit, I think that they also got exactly what they needed in people that they can draft.
And
Yeah.
hopefully Stafford got what he needed with a change of scenery. So
Right.
I could definitely see Detroit first round with their high pick taking a quarterback. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
I
think
I probably would.
golf is
I mean,
golf might not be
or they
done
might
moving
use-
around this offseason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or Detroit
True.
might use the picks that they just got to move up in the draft and still have the 7th pick, but
yeah,
still have the
Yeah.
second one too.
it's a
I don't
good
know.
point.
There's a lot of things you can do with 3 or 2
Yeah.
extra first round picks.
Yeah. I mean, there's a good
Yeah.
chance they also have the
Yeah.
number 1 overall pick next year because they're
Yeah.
gonna suck.
They're going to be right in the running for
we
it.
And-
No
we
doubt.
got to tap into the mind of Jared Goff, born and raised in California, went to Cal U.
Now he's got to like go play in
not Cal,
Lambeau and
Went to
Soldier Field.
You cow.
went to Berkeley,
He's gonna hate that.
playing for the Rams
Mhm.
in LA. Gets traded to Detroit.
Stafford's back with his buddy Kershaw in LA though.
Yeah.
And Stafford did say that he was willing to be traded to any team besides the Patriots.
Love that. Love it.
I
Because-
think it's because Patricia went.
Patricia got hired by the
right?
by the Patriots.
Yeah.
That's
He
great.
must have not fucked with him.
I love that. I love that too.
I didn't know Patricia got hired back.
Yeah, he's like pretty much like a base level guy now.
Yeah, so he got the head coach job, and then he got demoted by the Patriots.
That's got to be
Wow, he should
hilarious.
just
Like
stayed there.
He's not even like a defensive coordinator assistant. He's like a D line.
seeing him
assistant.
walk back in the Patriots facility, and Bill's like, "Didn't work, did it, son? Yeah, come on back in here. You
You got to start at the bottom.
go get some film.
He's the
right.
same thing with Josh
probably-
McDaniels.
Take that fucking pencil out of your ear. You look stupid.
Probably cutting Belichick's sleeves off his sweatshirts.
Bro, I would do that.
Doing his laundry
Deflating footballs.
like Dwight. He's probably Dwight
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah, you take that pencil and you pop it right in that football. Just turn it around.